Asante Kotoko Football Club, management of Bibiani Gold Stars Football Club, players, the media. Your Excellency, we are here again, and we are here at the right time. We are here because, Your Excellency, you had a vision to reset Ghana. Many didn't understand that at the time you had promised to reduce an Obolo-sized government to a smaller size, you would go ahead to try to divide or separate the Ministry of Youth and Sports to Sports and Recreation and creating a youth development, separating it. But you had an agenda. You understood where we find ourselves, that sports is a big thing, recreation is critical, and you needed to give it the right attention. The youth needed equally the right attention. So you knew what you were about. Your Excellency, that vision met with dedication and investment is yielding results. Even before I welcome everybody here, for the first time in the history of our premiership, the clubs started this season with a special support that found support from your leadership, right from cabinet, that you indicated clearly. You mobilizing both public and private corporates to come on board to support our sports. Today, the clubs have started the premiership with each premier club receiving $1 million Ghana cedi to start with. This, Mr. President, has not happened before, and the clubs are smiling. You can see Nana Pinkra nodding his head. He's happy. Your Excellency, the game is doing well. You charge us that one thing is also clear, to carry Ghanaians along, and that we must make sure we are as transparent as possible. That is what will build trust, that is what will engender confidence, so that many more can come on board. And through that advice, many more are coming on board. And I know a lot more will come on board. We are here today because two of our clubs did us honor when we ended the 2024-2025 league. One team was declared the champions. That's Bibiani Gold Stars Sporting Club became the champions of the league. And our almighty Fabulous said, no, they must also show their face. So when it got to Champion of Champions, the FAMTN Cup, they also made sure they won it. So these two clubs are now representing the nation at the continental level. And that representation will start today with Bibiani Gold Stars taking it up against JS Kabylie of Algeria, whilst tomorrow Kotoko will face Kwara of Nigeria. We beat them to the jollof, we'll beat them to the football also. Your Excellency, they are all very, very hopeful. And your support and your direction, the investment that you are showing in sports, not just football, your promise and indication, and you have been more interested, Your Excellency, I must confess, in sports and sports infrastructure than even sometimes your minister has done. I remember the last time you have to order me, you bring it. and leave it to me to decide what will happen between me and my Minister for Finance. We thank you so much, and we appreciate this, the love and the commitment. And we intend not to disappoint you. The national teams are doing well. The recreation front also, we are doing very well. We are pushing that agenda with the great support also of the Chief of Staff. He has taken it personally and has involved himself in all this, because the target is to engage with the health institutions for us to work very hard to reduce the non-communicable diseases. Today, we just returned from one such function at Medina. On Monday, we'll be at Manchagbona to continue the program there. We want to thank you and to welcome these great stars who represent the nation. Because the Bibiani Gold Star will be playing today at 3, the players have to report at the stadium ahead of this meeting. So we have the management and a few supporters here. But Kotoko, because they play tomorrow, we have a full house. So they are here. But I believe the Bibiani Gold Stars players will hear of your great time that you've spent with us. Despite the very busy schedule, you found time to be here today and to receive them and to urge them on to know that they are representing Ghana and not just their individual clubs. Clubs and management, you are welcome. His Excellency, I appreciate what it is that you have always done. Thank you so much, and may God bless us all.
Champions representing our 2 premium competitions in the country, Mahama.Promise, Asante Kotoko, and Bibiani Gold Stars. Good morning, good afternoon. Your Excellency, my role here is to show our appreciation and to tell you how grateful we are as a football family for what you have promised, for what you have delivered, and for what you intend to do for football in our dear country. Your Excellency, during your campaign to reset Ghana, you promised to support sports. And indeed, you promised to support football. 7-8 months down the line, in your actions, you have led the way. I remember you spending between 1 hour to 3 hours of your precious time to support juvenile football during the Interschools African Championship at the University of Ghana. Thank you. Can we give it to him, please? I also remember you walking down the green turf at the Accra Sports Stadium to throw your support behind the Black Stars, which led to a new charge, a new spirit. At the end, between 2 games, we scored 8. Prior to that, we were struggling to find 1. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Now, Your Excellency, you didn't stop there. You also said to us that there was a need for you to put energy in domestic football. You have created an amazing atmosphere. You have appealed to corporate Ghana to support our domestic football. The result is that for the first time in the history of the domestic football, each of our clubs, including my own club, have received 1 million Ghana cedis to kickstart the football season. And for the first time, Your Excellency, there's a whooping prize money of 9.5 million Ghana cedis at stake for clubs to win at the end of this Premier League season. Your Excellency, this is the reason why I have been sent by the football family to say, Akbe, thank you so much for what you have done for us. Thank you so much for what you have promised to continue to do for us. And these 2 clubs who are well represented here are direct beneficiaries of your leadership, for which reason they are very much committed to making sure that Ghana is not only well represented, but Ghana will do well in these 2 distinguished competitions. Mahama.Promise, Asante Kotoko representing us in the Confederations Cup, and our league champions, Bibiani Gold Stars, representing us in the Champions League. Clearly, the environment, the new spirit that is currently blowing in the football ecosystem will reflect in their performance this afternoon and tomorrow. This is their promise. As they walk through the tunnel to represent Ghana, they know that the biggest supporter they have is your good self. And they'll go in there to do Ghana proud, to do you proud, and to do all of us proud. Your Excellency, again, on behalf of our dear clubs, thank you very much. Mungodi. May the Almighty God bless you. Thank you.
Director of Communication. We have Mr. Kweku Hammond, Authority, the Director General, National Sports Authority, in the round of applause.
But the titanic, matches that used to take place on the African continent. Sometimes Kotoko will go somewhere, I think DRC or something, then you hear they're playing Englebet. Then they go somewhere, they are playing some other big teams across the continent, in Egypt, all over. And all of us were proud of Kotoko, Hearts, and our teams that went to Africa. Unfortunately, that era seems to have passed, and we are facing a drought in the competition, football competition on the African continent. And so we want to recapture the good old days, because sports not only provides opportunities for young people, it also promotes a country's national pride. There are several times I have gone to DRC or Egypt, and somebody sees me and says, "Oh, that's the president from Ghana, or that's the minister from Ghana." And the first thing they'll say is, "Asante Kotoko," or Accra House of Folk, or Abedi Pele, and it's usual across board. And so it gives you a sense of pride when people recognize that Ghana has been a strong sporting nation. And so as you go into Africa, I want to encourage you to do us proud. We will stand by you, we will help you. Like Kurt said, we've agreed that with all the savings we are making in terms of expenditure, we're cutting down expenditure, we've cut down the size of government, we're avoiding waste of our national resources. It frees up more resources for us to invest in the things that are important, and sports is one of them. And so next year, the finance minister is going to present the budget in November. And I was telling the sports minister and the director general of the National Sports Authority that next year we're going to build about 7 brand new stadia. We want that every region should have a stadium that is fit for purpose, so that we can improve the playing conditions and make our football more competitive. Aside from that, as a token, at the start of the Premier, we have managed to give every club something. It's a start. I'm sure the fund will grow. We're creating a sports development fund, and we're encouraging corporate businesses and all others, including government. Government will also put some money into it so that we can support you when you go into African competitions and even when you're playing locally. And so I'm happy to receive you and to say that millions of Ghanaians, especially young aspiring footballers, are going to be following your progress. Our expectations are high, and you carry the expectations of all Ghanaians on your shoulders. The good thing about sports, and especially football, is that it unites us, because supporters of Kotoko are Dagatis, they are Dagombes, they are Ashantis, they are Fantis, I mean, from across the world, across the country, different ethnic groups support different clubs. Supporters of House of Oak too are spread across the country. And it is the sports and the football that brings us all together. And so if we put money into sports and into football, we're putting money into building a united country. And that is not resources that have been wasted. But also, when you have a strong domestic league, it reflects in your international assignments, especially with the Black Stars, because you are the primary source for players into the Black Stars. So if we support the domestic league and it's more competitive, it will breed more talents, and the Black Stars will benefit from those talents and be able to also represent Ghana abroad. And so I urge you to stay focused, keep your eyes on the goal. Football is about goals. You can't say, oh, they played well, but they lost. I mean, it doesn't make sense. And so, it's about goals. Say, one more football FM poa, na mo share 2, 3, and one year pay. So it's not about the color of the game, but it's the goals that we are able to score. So keep focused, keep your eyes on the goalpost. The ball must go in there. And stay disciplined, stay united, and believe in yourself, because the whole of Ghana is going to be behind you. And so on behalf of the presidency, we know football is an expensive activity, especially when you're going out to the continent. And so working with my chief of staff, we have a token for you. It's in dollars because you'll be traveling out. And so we have $50,000 for each of the 2 clubs. So BBNE will get $50,000. Asante Kotoko will get $50,000. At least it will help. At least it will help defray some of the cost of the tickets and the accommodation that you have to rent when you get into Africa. So I thank you very much, and we're all looking up to you. God bless you. God bless Ghana.
Shall we clap in appreciation? Thank you very much. I know Kotoko will be sending theirs later.
On behalf of BBNE Gold Stars and your great club, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, the champions of champions, we say a very big thank you for this great invitation and encouragement that you've given us. We will assure you, as we go forth carrying the flag of Ghana, we will definitely make you proud and make us all history. In your quest of resetting Ghana and also the football administration and football excitement, I have a special appeal. Mr. President, well, when you say Baba Stadium there, and why ne Kotoko? Your bomb didn't say aka your boy matches no. And so due to 1 or 2, and your my temutino and the diabedru and our players are poised to play in any other terrain you put us. But on management side, our finances keeps going higher when we play outside Kumasi. So on behalf of Gold Stars and ourselves, we will plead with you for you to take a look at Baba Yara Stadium for us. As you said, you were doing 7 other stadiums around the country. We didn't hear anything of Baba Yara Stadium. And today, the Mr. Thank you very much. May God bless you and God bless us all. Thank you very much, sir.
Your Excellency, Nana, as you know, His Excellency has assured all of us that beyond the new stadia, the existing stadiums will be also put in place, and we've started the work. The finances are on their way, and I'm sure once the finances are released, you would have Baba Yara in good shape, and you would definitely be able to play your matches there. And I'm sure you would qualify as a bonus to let us also speed up the work there. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Good luck.
That's all.